Today, marketers tend to be focused on the consumer, the customer, and getting to know them better. However, we also need to focus on the products, the solutions, the content we're developing. Traditionally, marketers had just a few channels in which we would activate our marketing. You can probably guess what they are: email, direct mail, telephone, customer service, websites. But now, marketers have a vast array of channels, both social, mobile, linear, nonlinear, television, print, email, digital. It goes on and on. There are so many ways in which marketers can actually reach their audiences. But how do we know which one is working? Another thing we talk about is creating a 360-degree profile of the customer. What we want you to also do is create a 360-degree profile of your product, your solution, your content, so you can truly understand how it's performing and you can begin to forecast the demand for that product or for that solution or for that content. In order to do that, what we need to do is bring all the available sources of data together. So, for example, let's say we want to understand how a television show is going to perform. Typically, broadcasters can only look at a piece of the data. They have to use different vendors, different systems, different software applications to look at each piece. Then they need to try to bring all that together. That takes time. And today's media environment does not have the time to do that. What we need to be able to do is look at all of the available data at once. For example, if we want to understand how a television show is performing, we can now look at all of the available sources of information at once: social, mobile, linear, nonlinear, device information, and so on. And what that's going to do is give us a more complete picture, not only of who's watching that show, but what matters in that show. Was it a particular piece of the creative that resonated with an audience? And which audience did it resonate with? Was there a commercial or a product placement that people noticed and talked about? Were your audiences engaging on the second screen or the social screen? And who was watching that show? Was it the father, the mother, the daughter, the son? So it's important for marketers, advertisers, and more importantly, media professionals to understand that in order to properly forecast demand for their solutions, and in order to properly understand how that content is performing, they need the ability to analyze all the available information in real time at high speed to go from guessing to knowing, to go from reactive to predictive, to truly understand what is the value of content, who wants to see it, and how do we get it into their hands. And that is a big data and analytics opportunity. Some may view it as a challenge. At IBM, we view it as an opportunity. We view it not only as an opportunity for media and entertainment organizations to provide a better experience, but to bring the world of creative and data together in a way that helps us produce better content, in a way that helps us generate more ad sales, in a way that helps us provide consumers what they want, and truly understand intent to watch, intent to consume, intent to buy, and how they like, how they share, and how they talk about it. Media is complex, and it's creating more and more data. The question is, are you truly using it to understand what people want?